Hello everybody, Andrew Hutchings here. Quality is different because I'm recording on my computer. Not looking so lean right now, at least not on there. Maybe it's from alcohol. Guy nose flaring up a bit. And this video is about how I learned to dance. So I'm not someone who dances. I'm still not someone who dances. But I decided, I need to push myself to do that. Just something I need to do. Get out of my comfort zone and learn how to dance also, so that if I do go somewhere where people dance, I'm not just always gonna stand there and kind of go like that or something. So I watched Ziz or ZYZZ, because I had seen some clips of him like doing some stuff. I know I don't know because I'm not a dancing person, but I know it might not be the best kind of dancing. But I figured, he reminds me of like when I was younger in like the 2000s. He looks pretty cool doing his dancing, so I'm gonna watch videos of him and learn his dancing moves. Yeah, so that's what I did. I watched him, and then I went to a club. Now, it might not have worked out well if I had gone to a normal club, but some idiot recommended me to go to the worst club in probably all of Belarus, but you never know, there might be a worse one, where a bottle of vodka was $1,500, and a mixed drink with essentially no alcohol and that tastes like crap was $10, which is insane for Belarus. Like, it's not as insane as the price of the bottle of vodka, but probably it's because the bottle of vodka has alcohol in it, whereas the mixed drink does not, and it tastes like garbage. So I did buy 2 mixed drinks in the hope that I would get some alcohol in my system. But like I was observing the club, make sure I scout things out, and I noticed that it was 60% rich-looking foreigners from India and Arab countries. I especially noticed this one Indian guy that had a stomach out to here, probably only like 25, like 30 years. I mean, maybe he was like 30 years old. Yeah, fat Indian guy, stomach out to here, walking around in a, I don't remember exactly, but it was dress clothes. I don't remember if he had a suit jacket on. I think he did not. It was just, he was in like nice dress clothes, black shirt, multiple different gold chains around his neck that looked like real gold. And I know what real gold looks like, not something that's just painted gold and with like big old medallions on him, like trying to look rich. He's just walking around with his drink, staring at the girls, and the other guys would do the same. They just walk around, and occasionally they go up to the girls and like take their hand and try to, like, I don't know, apparently like make the girl come with them, but the girls would just be like. And there were some white guys. I think they were just like me. They didn't realize this was like the worst club for them to go to, or maybe they weren't like me. Maybe they were rich, but they weren't. They didn't seem so rich as the Indians and the Arabs. Oh, and there was a Chinese guy. Chinese, I know, because I can tell the difference between Chinese and Mongol or Kazakhstan. So yeah, the white guys also tried to go talk to the girls, but what no one could do was dance. One white guy did try to dance a little bit, like, he was pretty nerdy looking, and he just kind of went like this occasionally. So I decided, I can't, no matter what I do, I will be the best dancer out of all the guys in the whole club. So I'm going to do this is dancing. And I'm not going to care what people think, because why should I care? And there's like no normal girls here. Most of them work for the club, I'm pretty sure, because they're constantly talking with the guys that work at the club. and like they'd run to them and talk, and the guys from the club would go up to them and talk, and like they clearly knew each other. There were very few girls that were not on the payroll, so to speak. So I'm like, screw this. I'll do this, and I don't want to jump around too much here because I am in an apartment where there's people below me. But I did the whole various different things. It's not the best to try to recreate it, and I probably didn't look that great, but I looked better than everybody else, and I learned how to dance. So if you want to learn how to dance and you've never danced in a club before, find the most expensive club you can. Don't order any drinks or order a drink and get ripped off. And be the best dancer in the whole club because every other guy can't dance. Or, of course, you can just go to any club and dance. But I'm glad I went to this one because, yeah, I got to be the best dancer in the whole club. Which will, the topic of my next video is my experience with the police in Belarus. AndrewHutchings.org for consultations, plans, whatever. I cannot give you medical advice, but it's not medical advice if I don't tell you to follow it. It's just medical information. And my book on tendinitis is for sale. It's on Amazon. Order it if you have tendinitis. If you have tendinitis, I don't need to explain why $100 is not a bad deal, but I still will in case you need it. So, how many doctors have you gone to? How much does each of those doctors cost? How much time do you spend going to the doctors, being at the doctors, driving back? How much money on gas do you spend? But the most important thing, I think, is time, because you don't get time back. Also, the money you spend takes time to earn. So all around the board, you're spending a lot of time trying to treat your tendinitis, and you're wasting it because it's not getting any better. Now, maybe you're lucky and your tendinitis is getting better. If it's getting better and going away, then you don't need my book, but it's probably not. So you probably do need my book. Yeah, looking very... Let's see how I look in the mirror. Yeah, in the mirror too, I'm looking very soft. I guess it's from the alcohol. I did drink other alcohol that night besides the practically non-alcoholic drinks in the club.